I will be the first one to admit that Apple products are highly overpriced. What is up, everybody? We're going to do something a little different today. Today I'm doing a quick review of the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. I'm going to mainly talk about the 8 Plus because that's what I have. Absolutely love it. I would recommend it, but I'm going to go over some pros and cons for you in case you're deciding to get an iPhone. I have the 8 Plus. The first thing that I love about it is the battery time. The talk time is up to 21 hours, and there's an internet usage time of 13 hours, and your playback for if you're listening to audio is up to 60 hours. So the battery time is pretty awesome. Charging is actually up to 50% charge in 30 minutes. So it does have a fast charge capability. Number 2 is the camera. This is a 12 megapixel camera. The back camera right here, it can record up to 4K, and it can record 24, 30, or 6 frames per second. So you can go into your camera settings and change those if you'd like. FaceTime camera, the front camera, it can record up to 1080, and it can do 30 or 60 frames per second. Now, this is the device that I film most of my videos on. Obviously, I'm not filming this one on it because I'm using it. I'm filming on my laptop, my MacBook Pro. So I do most of my recording on this. And I use this camera so I can see, I go like this, I go, hi. So I can see what I'm recording. And I do it at 60 frames per second. So if you want to know what that looks like, go look at most of my videos, and it'll show you that it's good quality. I've never had any issues with the sound quality on my iPhone. I don't use an external microphone at all, just the internal one. The size for the 8 Plus is 6.25 inches long and 3.7 inches wide with a 0.30 inch thickness. So it's bigger than I originally was looking at when the first Plus that I went with was my 7 Plus, and when I got it, I was afraid it was going to be too big. It's still a little big for trying to reach some places, but it's not that bad. When I got this, I had a 7 Plus, so I switched from the 7 Plus to the 8 Plus, and when I plugged it on, the first thing I noticed was the colors were brighter, they were more vibrant, and the display was gorgeous. So the display on this is pretty amazing. If you get a chance to check it out, definitely do that. You won't be disappointed. The last pro that I wanted to discuss is the wireless charging capability. It comes with any QI, and I can't pronounce it, but it's QI certified chargers, which I actually got one for Christmas. It's just a pad. It plugs into the wall with a normal USB, or plugs into your laptop. But it plugs into. I use the block that came with my iPhone, and I plugged into that, and then I just set my iPhone on that, and it charges. Obviously, it's not charging because it's not plugged in, but it will charge through a up to 4mm case, so I don't have to take my case off to charge. So it's nice. The second thing that I got for Christmas was this Bluetooth headset. Now the AirPods are nice. They're fancy and cool and all that, but they are expensive. I believe they're like $150, and I don't know if they're worth that much. You can get aftermarket wireless headphones for a lot cheaper. Look on Amazon, see what you can find. There's different types of headphones available. This is nice because I can use it while I'm driving to work. You guys know I have an hour drive, so I can connect it to my phone. I can listen to music. If someone calls me, I can use it to talk to them, and I can still keep my hands on the wheel. Those are the pros of the iPhone. The cons, there's a shorter list. I know I'm probably going to get some hate in the comments from all you Android users, but these are the things that I can think of that are negative for me. So the first one is the price. I will be the first one to admit that Apple products are highly overpriced. Yeah, the 8 Plus, the 64 gig is $799, and then the 256 gig is $949. I remember when I bought my first iPhone, it was the iPhone 3. It was 16 gigabytes. No, I think it was actually 8 gigabytes, and that was $600. I thought with technology they should be going down in price, but apparently not. The next thing that's a big bummer for me is the no headphone jack. I believe it's the 6 or the 7. I believe it was the 7 where they stopped the headphone jack. I don't know why they decided to do it. Instead, they come with this little adapter thing that you plug into your phone, and then you can plug your headphones into that. Now, if you lose this, it's $10, which it's not too bad. It's not as much as I thought it was. I thought it'd be like $30. So the $10 is not too bad if you lose it, but if you didn't have it, you wouldn't be able to listen to music. So it's kind of a pain. Before I got this, I'd have to plug it into my stereo with the headphones, and I just couldn't charge it at the same time. So from what I understand, there are aftermarket products that you can get that have both jacks. I just haven't looked into them to see how well they do. So kind of a bummer that they don't have the headphone jack. And then the last thing that I'd like to discuss is the lack of innovation. I feel like when Steve Jobs was around, he was doing more to make innovative changes to the hardware as well as the software. And Tim Cook, he's doing more to change the way it looks as opposed to the way it functions. With the iPhone X, they decided to spend a lot of time and money and man hours into developing a emoji or a poop that'll talk. Who needs a poop that will talk? I feel like the lack of innovation is there with Apple, and unfortunately it's the way it is, and unfortunately it's the way it's going. I don't know if they'll change. I don't know if they'll be able to improve what they come out with in the future. I hope they do. But with this last couple of phones, I was severely disappointed with the changes that they've made. So those are my thoughts on the iPhone 8. I'd love to give a try the iPhone 10 or the X, if you will. But I haven't got a chance to. I'm just sticking with the 8 for now. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Have an amazing day.